So how many languages do people speak in South Africa?
Spoken, 11. Signed, 1. In South African English, we say nappy. So that's why when you guys say napkin, we're like, what? We'll look at you like,
Can I have a napkin? Are you okay?
I really like the sound of Xhosa and Zulu. So every time they're talking, it's just kind of like a fun ear experience.
Hello!
So how many languages do people speak in South Africa?
11.
We have 11 official languages, but there are many more languages because we have many people groups.
Hold on, we have 12, including sign language.
Yeah, spoken, 11. Signed, 1.
Collectively, 12.
12.
Are the languages similar to each other?
Yeah, if you know one of the four Nguni languages, you kind of understand the rest. If you know one of the 3 Sotho Tswana languages, you understand the rest. So that's like a good 7, 8 languages sorted. And then the other 2 Ngunis are a family, a group, and then the Sotho Tswana are a group. But then Tsonga and Venda, they are their own like things.
They're different.
I think Afrikaans and English people can also understand each other to some degree because we have a lot of similar words.
Me and her, we're cousins.
Yeah, so I speak Xhosa, so Xhosa is pretty similar to Zulu. She speaks Zulu, so there's a lot of similarities in our languages as well.
English and the rest of them? Well, I think we borrow a lot of words from the English language sometimes, so yeah, you can understand it.
Yeah, earlier when we were previewing the vocabulary, she said vestire, and I think we've borrowed that from Afrikaans.
Yeah, so there are a lot of words that I use in my language.
Sugar in Xhosa is swekile, they say sweker.
Yeah.
So we do steal from each other a little bit.
So in America, we say kids.
In English, we say kids.
In Tswana, we say bana.
In isiXhosa, we say abantwana.
In Afrikaans, we say kinders.
In Zulu, we say izingane.
Oh, I was kind of distracted, honestly. I can hear the similarities between Nguni languages, right? Because Zulu and Xhosa, I can hear some similarities between them. And then obviously South African English and American English, very small differences. Probably in nouns, almost no differences, is my overall guess.
There are some differences.
Maybe like instead of trash, you say rubbish or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah. Some European spice on it. So in American English, we say woman.
In South African English, we say woman.
In Tswana, we say musadi.
In isiXhosa, we say umfazi.
In Afrikaans, we say vrou.
In Zulu, we say umuntu wesifazane.
Oh, Zulu is very long.
What about
compared to
umuntu wesimame?
Yeah, umuntu wesimame. Yeah.
Oh, so in isiZulu, she said they say umuntu wesifazane, but there's also another word which is umuntu wesimame as well, which is also a Zulu word for saying woman.
It's more of a phrase, right? Like person who is.
A person who is a woman, yeah.
We have a lot of descriptive words in Nguni. I mean, I think the Sotho languages as well.
Yeah, Sotho is very descriptive.
In American English, we say man.
In South African English, we say man.
In Tswana, we say monna.
In isiXhosa, we say indoda.
In Afrikaans, we say man.
In Zulu, we say indoda umlisa.
Umuntu wesilisa, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, Afrikaans, South African English and American English, quite similar to one another. And then Xhosa and Zulu are quite similar to each other. And then Tswana is kind of its own thing.
She said, it's your own thing, bro.
It's, well, a different group, obviously. So it's in its own group, but it doesn't have a partner with it right now. There's a difference in the short A. Our short A in American English is a little bit overpronounced.
Man. Man.
I think that's Southern.
That's what American English sounds like. Man.
Maybe in the South.
We're gonna dance.
Some parts of America sound that way. In American English, we say book.
In South African English, we say book.
In Tswana, I'm not really sure, but buka.
In isiXhosa, we say incwadi.
In Afrikaans, we say boek.
In isiZulu, we say ibugu.
Oh, ibuga.
Hello.
Do you think they're loaned from English?
Most probably, because incwadi in Zulu is a letter.
But also, wouldn't it be loaned because our languages are oral and like how we told stories is also oral, right? And the books kind of came later? Maybe.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
In American English, we say dog.
In South African English, we say dog.
In Tswana, we say nja.
In isiXhosa, we say inja.
In Afrikaans, we say hond.
In Zulu, we say inja.
Oh, so Tswana, Xhosa, Zulu, same. I laughed when you said won't because when I was studying Afrikaans,
You won't
bluff.
bluff. You won't bluff.
Everybody knew the phrase, "Die won't bluff."
Yeah, I think the German is Hund, and we have Hund.
It sounds like you could scold the dog pretty easily.
Not the Hund!
Is the word dog used kind of as a swear word in your languages?
No. Well, yeah, actually.
When yes, uyinja. Uyinja chili bite, you know that? Uyinja chili bite, uyinja. Uyinja chili bite.
That's so funny.
So it's like relatively universal. Dog is not a nice thing to call someone.
A dog is a dog is a dog.
But then also, you know what? We also say uyinja to say you're the best. It depends on the emphasis you put in it.
Some people in America like refer to each other as like, hey dog as well too.
My friends back home call each other dog as well.
And we also use dog as a superlative or a modifier sometimes. So like, oh, I'm dog tired, but that's like not a bad.
We, in Afrikaans, if something is not delicious at all, like really not tasty, we can say it's hondslag. It's dog bad. Yeah.
Poor dogs.
In American English, we say cat.
In South African English, we say cat.
In Tswana, we say katsi.
In isiXhosa we say ikati.
In Afrikaans, we say kat.
In Zulu, we say ikati.
So they're all very similar.
Yes.
The pronunciation is the same. I think the difference is just with the A. In Afrikaans, a single A is A. If you want to say the E sound, it would be written with an E.
Your K is also a little bit less aspirated than ours. So it's kind of closer to a G sound, it sounds like. In American English, we say cow.
In South African English, we say cow.
In Tswana, we say komu.
In isiXhosa we say inkomo.
In Afrikaans, we say koei.
In Zulu, we say inkomo.
Oh, so
Exact same
yeah.
word. Yeah, it's the exact same word.
And the sounds overall are similar. What sound does a cow make in your language? All the same.
For a singular cow, we'll say inkomo, but then if it's multiple cows, it becomes a double I, inkomo.
And then in Zulu, though, that's where it changes. A single cow is inkomo, but a lot of cows is inkomo. So that's where we differ, like those slight differences.
So Xhosa it'll be like as simple as adding an extra I, and then that's plural already. So inkomo, and then you just slap one more I, inkomo.
In American English, we say heart.
In South African English, we say heart.
In Tswana, we say pelo.
In isiXhosa we say inhliziyo.
In Afrikaans, we say hart.
In Zulu, we say inhliziyo.
Exactly
Girl.
the same word.
But the spelling is different. Inhliziyo in Zulu, it's NHL. Inhliziyo, whereas in Xhosa, it's NTL.
For this one, the English and the Afrikaans also sound quite different because of the American R. So we have quite a hard R compared to yours. Not hot. Heart.
Heart.
Yeah, we go heart. In American English, we say diaper.
In South African English, we say nappy.
In Tswana, it's leiri. What? I think it learns from Afrikaans.
In isiXhosa we say inapkeni or ipampas.
So in Afrikaans, we say doek.
Oh, it took us something different.
Yeah, it's
a
also
head wrap
doek.
for
I think
us.
it means like a cloth. So it could also, for your head, it would be called a kopdoek. For babies, doek.
In isiZulu, city inabugeni.
So that's why when you guys say napkin, we're like,
What?
because it's like, that's not a napkin.
That's a
It's a
serviette.
Yeah, it's serviette. We say it's serviette.
Yeah, we definitely only use the word napkin. We don't have another thing for that.
At home, we'll look at you like,
I have a napkin. Are you okay? Are you alright?
You're a little bit too old for napkins.
American English, we say zero.
In South African English, we can say 0 or naught.
In Tswana, we say lefela.
In isiXhosa we say anda, which is basically egg.
In Afrikaans, we say null.
No. In Zulu, we say ikanda.
We also often say O instead of zero, especially if we're listing like a series of numbers. We do sometimes use the word like null, like for null and void, or like zilch sometimes. But that's German, I'm pretty sure. So we don't use the word not for zero.
We use that in school if you got like low marks. Okay, la noto. Ha ha ha.
Where do we get nil? Because we also say nil, N-I-L.
Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah, 5
Like
nil.
for sports.
Maybe it comes from Afrikaans again.
I think that's more from English, nil. I don't know. Good question.
South Africans in the comments, help us.
There's like a coolness to Zulu and Xhosa.
Yeah, Zulu is so cool.
There's like a swagger to the way that you speak.
And you should hear them speak. Man, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they sound like they're singing.
Yeah, even Venda people, they kind of like that, like dum 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 when they speak. Like
There's like a rhythm to it.
yeah.
In American English, we say food.
In South African English, we say food.
In Setswana, we say dijo.
In isiXhosa we say ukutya.
In Afrikaans, we say kos.
In Zulu, we say ukudla.
Yeah, I noticed that there's a lot of like lip action. Like a lot of it is spoken with your lips quite forward. Even Afrikaans too. It feels like you're pursing your lips a lot when you make the sound. So it seems like the air goes forward a lot compared to we have a lot of sounds where we pull back a little bit more when we speak English, I think.
Yeah, we have a lot of those, like we always put the u or the e in front of a lot of words. So ukutya, like if I say iphone, we'll say e-phone, like it's like referring to the thing. So the and the thing always goes together as well. So that always goes hand in hand in Xhosa. So it's rare to say kutya. It's very rare that someone just says it like that. You always have to say u. Yeah, the prefixes are very important in Xhosa.
Is it possible to end words in consonants? Because it sounds like they tend to start and end in vowels.
Yeah, well, I cannot think of a word that ends in a consonant.
Right, I'm trying to
Yeah,
think as well.
It's rare. Because I'm thinking that's an I.
Yeah, I think a lot of our words end in vowels for sure. Like I can't really think of a word right now that ends with consonant.
In American English, we say dinner.
In South African English, we say dinner.
In Setswana, we say dilalelo.
In isiXhosa, it's like 3 ways. So it's either idinara, isoporo, or officially in Xhosa, it's isidlo sangokuhlwa.
In Afrikaans, we say aandete.
In Zulu, I'm not sure, but I will go with isidlo sasebusuku.
Oh, okay. In Tswana, we can also say dijo tsa bosiu, which is
Food
for
the night. Yeah, so all 3 of our languages sort of say food that you eat at night.
Oh, that's exactly what the Afrikaans also is. Evening meal. Am I right to say that the Xhosa word comes from dinner and supper?
Yes, so dinara and
Dinner and
soporo, yes,
soporo.
they come from English as well. So a lot of Xhosa people, at least my family, will say dinara and soporo.
Particularly in like the Ciskei side, they will say dinara, whereas like the Transkei side, we will say isopol. Because also Xhosa varies as well. So we have like the umbrella is Xhosa, but underneath it, there's like different dialects. Yeah.
Differentiate between supper and dinner. Are they different times, in your opinion?
My family, how I grew up, no, it's basically the same thing. Just call it whatever interchangeably.
So in American English, supper is actually more confused with lunch than it is with dinner. Yeah, it's an earlier meal. So what time is dinner? Like culturally, when you think of dinner, what time do you roughly think?
6 up.
6 up?
Yep.
Like after 6?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, most homestays is like 7 p.m.
yeah, we think 6 or 7. But supper is more like 2 to 3, like a late lunch.
Yeah, that's just lunch. for
So
us.
Sunday supper or something like that is usually like after church, you would have a meal.
Oh, that's interesting. No, we would just call that lunch. But I think there might be some like South Africans who still have very strong like British English roots who would probably differentiate between tea, supper, and dinner. But I've never known what those are.
But you know how like Koreans will say pop for like food, for like anything? My grand says that. She always says bread because we eat bread like all the time. Yeah, so she always says, what are you gonna have for bread? Which means like, what are you having for lunch or supper? Or she says bread. She uses bread instead.
This one's pretty debated in America too, but from my part of America, we say pop. I say soda, but most people in Iowa say pop, but a lot of people will, it depends on where you are.
We say cool drink.
Oh yeah, I could drink. That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, that's true.
In Tswana, ki drink or ki cold drink.
In isiXhosa, I would say we borrow a lot from English, so it's all of the above. But then if you're trying to be specific about like, it has to be like a fizzy drink, we'll say drink zayo. And uhlwahlwaza means to fizz.
Yeah.
In Afrikaans, we say koeldrank, which is basically like a direct translation of cool drink. Yeah.
In Zulu, I am going to put my limb up and say itilinki. I don't think, like, because ishlwahlwazo is purely Xhosa. I don't know about Zulu.
But you're also asking people who speak multiple languages. A lot of the times we might say things that we use with our families and we mix, and that's what we say. It's not to say everybody says that.
In American English, we say money.
In South African English, we say money.
In Setswana, we can say chelete or madi.
In isiXhosa, we say imali.
In Afrikaans, we say geld.
In Zulu, we say imali.
Oh, so we use the exact same
Yeah.
word.
I think Afrikaans is definitely the outlier for this one. The other ones sound quite similar to each other.
Goud like gold.
No, goud is gold. Yeah.
In American English, we say car.
In South African English, we say car.
In Setswana, we say koloi.
In isiXhosa, we say imoto.
In Afrikaans, we say kar.
In Zulu, we say imoto.
From motor.
Yeah.
Now that you mention it, there is actually, I think the more Afrikaans word for car would actually be motor. Yeah, I think my grandma and grandpa would call it a motor.
There may be a debate here, but in America we definitely say beef jerky.
In South Africa, we say biltong.
Yeah, in Tswana, I don't think we have this. It's biltong.
In isiXhosa, we call it umqwayito.
In Afrikaans, we call it biltong.
In Zulu, I think bazoti biltong, but yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they have a word for it.
So everybody pretty much just says biltong. It's just the Xhosas that came up with the word. Nice.
Because umqwayito is something that's very dry.
Yeah, because it's dried meat.
Is there a distinct difference between
Yes.
biltong
There's a huge
and
difference.
beef jerky?
There's a huge difference.
Ours is like, it's the prime stuff.
Yeah. We tend to think that our biltong is superior, which might be worth debating, but
It's not debatable. I'm sorry to say this, American.
What is different about it? Is it like seasoned? Is it the seasoning or like the
It's
drying
proper
process?
meat. It's not overly processed.
it's not sweet.
Also, when you still like, there's the biltong that you get and it's super dry, and then there's the biltong that you get that's moist and it just melts in your mouth, and it's heavily seasoned with like black pepper and salt. And also, not just that, we have like the one that's made out of boerewors. Boerewors, yeah, dry. Basically, that means dry sausage.
Dry
sausage,
sausage,
yeah.
that's right, yeah.
It's premium stuff. You should try. Have you ever tried
No,
it?
I never have.
Oh man, I feel so sorry.
In American English, we say rain.
In South African English, we say rain.
In Setswana, we say pula.
In isiXhosa, we say imvula.
In Afrikaans, we say reën.
In Zulu, we say imvula.
When it rains really heavily, do you have like an expression for that?
Cats and dogs.
Yeah, we use that too.
Yeah. We also have something called a monkey's wedding. Apparently, that's just a South African thing.
Oh yeah, monkey's wedding.
Yeah, we don't use that. We don't have that.
When the sun is shining like really bright, but then it's raining at the same time, we have this thing, and there's a rainbow. We usually say like it's because two monkeys are getting married.
Actually, in Afrikaans, when it's raining and the sun is shining, we say jakkalstrou met wolfse vrou. So the jackal is marrying the wolf's wife. Interesting that it's all connected to like having a wedding or something.
I feel like maybe there's an American saying for this, but I can't think of one. So it's definitely not a commonly used expression anymore. In American English, we say wind.
In South African English, we say wind.
In Setswana, we say phefo.
In isiXhosa, we say umoya.
In Afrikaans, we say wind.
In Zulu, we say umoya.
Obviously, we use vent for like pushed air, so I can see that venti is also related to wind.
That would
as
be
like
vent,
a Latin.
and this is wind. Yeah.
So I think there's must be similar Germanic roots there.
Seems like it.
In American English, we say salt.
In South African English, we say salt.
In Setswana, we say letswai.
In isiXhosa, we say ikiwa.
In Afrikaans, we say sout.
In Zulu, we say usawut.
Yeah, so your L is not pronounced like ours is.
Salt.
Salt.
I say it. It's salt. You have to,
Salt.
it's there. It's there.
You sound like Texan when you try to speak American English. And then for yours too, it sounds like an OI combination.
It's OU, soat. The spelling at least.
In American English, we say sugar.
In South African English, we say sugar.
In Setswana, we say tsukiri.
In isiXhosa, we say iswekile.
In Afrikaans, we say suiker.
In Zulu, we say ushukela.
I think they're all quite similar, but also probably sugar was refined later.
Yeah, I recently learned that the Afrikaans suiker, I can't say for English or other languages, comes from Persian. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know suiker pussy
Suiker bosing
Yeah.
In American English, we say door.
In South African English, we say door.
In Setswana, we say lebati.
In isiXhosa, we say it in two ways. We say umnyango or ikango.
In Afrikaans, we say deer.
In Zulu, we say istaba.
And then when you say it, I don't hear an R at all.
Door.
Yeah, we say door.
Door.
No, but if there was no R, it would just be do. It's door.
It sounds like a long O,
Okay.
like dough instead of door.
Dough. Open that door.
In American English, we say window.
In South African English, we say window.
In Setswana, it's influenced by lifestere, Afrikaans actually.
In isiXhosa, it's also influenced by Afrikaans, and we say ifestire.
In Afrikaans, we say venster.
In Zulu, we say iwindi noma ifestela.
Do you use window to describe like a period of time?
Yeah, window of time.
But not in Afrikaans. That would be strange.
So in American English, we say corn.
In South African English, we say millies.
In Setswana, you can say midi or mili.
In isiXhosa, we say umbona.
In Afrikaans, we say milis.
In Zulu, we say umbila.
I think a lot of the words are similar to actually the Native American word for corn, which is maize.
We can say corn too.
Sounds like cone.
Cone. I really like cone.
I guess it depends on how you define impressive, like very interesting sounding or like surprising. I don't think any one word, but I always think it's very fun to hear how English can be pronounced in a different vernacular. So I found it very amusing when you were trying to say it in an American way and it suddenly becomes extremely Southern. I think that was the most fun part for me, but also I really like the sound of Xhosa and Zulu. So every time they're talking, it's just kind of like a fun ear experience.
You're welcome.
Maybe that's already a hot topic as South Africans in a foreign country.
I don't want to start a war. I don't want to start a war, but I'm just saying it's not the same thing.
We're just happy to educate.
It's okay for them to be different, you know, there's chocolate and there's candy, you know.
Yeah.
Today we compared different words in 5 different South African languages.
If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.